What's going on, everybody? Another day. We're here in Florida, in our way to drop this load that we're bringing from Texas. Uh, I'll deliver this load tomorrow. Uh, Hopefully, I will get something out of here. Like I say, I haven't, I don't got nothing yet. Uh, However, the agent say he will find me something out of Palmetto, Florida, hopefully. So, everything gonna work out just fine. Yeah, but it's man, it's a beautiful Sunday. It's beautiful, when you're driving early in the morning to the Florida Panhandle, passing to Pensacola, all the area. Man, looking at the water, the sun. It's a beautiful feeling. Beautiful feeling. Nice view, definitely. But yeah, guys, this video I'm gonna talk a little bit about Mercer. Mercer, company uh, as it all. I'm gonna talk about the good, the bad about Mercer. What I think, my opinion. Like I said, everybody got different opinions and different views of things. Uh, I'll be honest. I don't got no complaint with Mercer. The only complaint that I do have with Mercer is that I don't think they should allow those agents to post lows for $1, $1.20, $1.10, 90 cents in the board. I think that's they should leave that in the spot market. I don't think no owner operator at Mercer gonna do those loads. Uh, I know I'm definitely not doing it right. So yeah, and other than that, another thing that I hear a lot of people say about Mercer, in a negative way, is the in and out rule. Uh, let's say somebody's sitting, you're gonna drop off, let's say in Tampa. You drop off, but it's a driver that been there, uh, doing his own time for a week, and he decide, that he's gonna look for a low, and you went to Tampa, you drop your low, and both of you guys pick the same low. Well, the guy that been sitting there for a week, he will have first choice for that low, you know. So a lot of people complain about that. They don't think it's fair. However, like I said before, I haven't, at least in my situation, it hasn't affected me. Like I say, I've been moving back and forth. Even when I was in California, I had a low cancel, and I ended up finding another low better. The only situation since I've been in Mercer, I think I had two lows canceled, but I found another low right away. Uh, the in and out rule, like I said, it hasn't affected me. Things that I like about Mercer, I like the fact that they let you be an owner operator. They let you make your own decisions. You can use a coordinator if you like to help you find loads, or you could pick your own loads in the board. And you could have both situations. You could pick your own loads, and you could also have the coordinator to help you, right? Uh, Other thing with Mercer, after you being with Mercer, for a while, uh, your truck broke, let's say a breakdown, as long as you got half of the cost of the repair, they will loan you the other half, you know. I don't think no company out there do that. As far as I know, I don't think no company out there do that. The other thing I like about Mercer also it is, they pay you after every load. I mean, I love to have my money right away, I love to get my cash, to get my money. I don't like to wait. So that definitely, it's a big plus for me, here at Mercer. Uh, Other than that, I mean, the lows, I like the lows that, you got a lot of choice. You could run the West Coast, Pacific West, Northeast, uh, Southeast, South Central, Midwest. They got lows, right, all over. And, they got a lot of long miles low, that you could do. Uh, so, I really like that. Also, you got, if you want to buy another truck and put it under you, put a driver, right? You could have another truck and put a driver to work for you. You could do that here at Mercer also. Uh, you also get fuel discounts, with Mercer. You get repair discounts in the major truck stops. They got a set rate that they get. You also get discounts in tires. You get discount tires. Uh, with Mercer, you could go to Canada too. You're allowed to go to Canada. They got loads going to Canada. They pay well. Uh, and yeah, I mean, overall, out of 10, I give Mercer 9.2. You know, definitely, in my opinion, you know, I would give Landstar 7.9. You know, I will give JB Hunt a 7.5, and I will give F2F a 6.2. So definitely I would rank Mercer in, for my experience, better than Landstar. Better than JB Hunt, better than F2F. That's just my opinion. At the moment, what I've been through, I've been here since June, July, August, almost 3 months. I got 3 months here already. Uh, like I said, man, they don't bother you. Uh, the only thing, when you come in new, your truck better be in good conditions, because the inspection guys that do the first inspection, a Mercer, they very, very, very strict on it. The good thing it is, if they find something, they got two shops next to it, next to the inspection. They are side vendors. The Mercer rent those places for those shops, and those shops, they got decent labor rate. I think it's $90 an hour. Everybody knows that's way cheaper than any dealer, any truck stop out there. So yeah, definitely, and the good mechanics too. They know what they're doing. They're very fast. They're very reasonable. You know, Another thing I like about Mercer is they. I really feel they are a truly owner operator company. They for the drivers. obviously, they here to make money. We all making money, right? Uh, you pay the trailer. If you're doing dry van, 675. If you're doing flatbed, you actually buying the trailer from Mercer. I don't know how much it is a month. I think it's about the same price. With the dry van, you're just doing a rental, right? It's a rental. You pay for 675. You get 75% of the load. Whatever you see in the load board, that's the money you're getting. You're not responsible for any maintenance on the trailer. Any unless you do the damage. Let's say you didn't look backing up and you know you left the door open and you broke a door. That's on you. You know, but anything maintenance related, that you know Mercer will cover that. Mercer will cover that. Also, like I said, they only got one terminal. It's in Louisville, Kentucky, in downtown actually. And I mean, Mercer got in that street where they located. They probably got like 5 blocks that they own. I mean, they own a lot of buildings down there. A lot of buildings. It's called Mercer City because I mean, literally, it's huge. You know, uh, they got buildings in one side of the street. You cross the street, Mercer on those buildings. You walk down, they got more buildings. Uh, they got a driver lounge where you take showers, you could cook. They got a full kitchen there. They got grills outside where you could do barbecue. They got electricity outlets where you park the truck that you could plug into. Uh, so yeah, I mean they don't got. That's the only terminal they got. They don't got no more terminals. So you know, the day you decide to end the contract with Mercer, most likely you gotta deliver the trailer back to Louisville. So you gotta keep that in mind. You know. Also, man, I got the sun right in my face, man. Jesus, I gotta raise this chair up. There we go. But yeah, you know, I'm not gonna say Mercer is perfect. Um, like I said, I don't got no complaints. I don't, they so far 90 days, man. I've been in peace. They don't, like I said, they don't bother me. I do my own thing. I keep it moving. Uh, I would recommend you to find your own loads. Don't let your coordinator book the loads for you. They're not gonna book it. They're gonna call you and ask you, "Hey, you want this load?" You know. But me, I like to do everything myself. So my coordinator do call me sometimes. I got the options to don't have a coordinator, right? But the reason why I have the coordinator, I using the benefit. I don't pay nothing extra for it. It's because sometimes you got issue with the load, and a cheaper receiver. And when you got the coordinator, you know, they they could reach the agent faster sometimes than we can, right? So that's the reason. But mostly all my loads, I book them myself. I do everything myself, right? Sometimes they call me for a good load, and I'll be like, yeah, I'll take it. So that's the option you have. But if you don't want to have nobody in your team, uh, you could set up to let them know, and they will have a board. They will change the setting in the low board where you do everything yourself. Like I say, I book my own loads. Uh, but I do take recommendations. You know, if they call me with a good low, it makes sense. You know, I look at it. I say, give me 2 minutes, 3 minutes. I gotta look at it, right? I don't give a decision right away. I look at it if it makes sense, and I feel good about it. I do it. If not, I'll be like, nah, I'm good, man. I just gonna look for a low myself in the low board. You know, that's what I do, right? Uh, but yeah, Mercer, like I say, guys, it's not a perfect company. It worked for me. You know, I like it better than JB Hunt. I like it better than Landstar. I definitely like it better than F2F. You know, uh, so as far as for me, I could say that Mercer, in my opinion, at this moment, everything could change. Things change in life, right? But at this moment, at least that I know about companies that have been uh, as an owner operator, this is the best company that I've been to. You know, uh, and that's just my opinion. But like and subscribe, man. Like and subscribe. Help the channel. Uh, if you got any questions, Greenstar Logistic at gmail.com. Greenstar Logistic LLC at gmail.com. Just like the name on YouTube, just at gmail.com. That's it. The same name at YouTube, TikTok, just at gmail.com. That's all you got to do. And I will respond to your emails. But yeah, guys, what kind of, how the low board's looking? How's the, I'll be honest, I think things are improving for the better. The race has moved up a little bit, at least with Mercer. See more loads. Also, I'll be honest, they also got young loads, like I was saying earlier. You know, they got loads that pay, $1. Uh, you know, I guess they put them there because they have to, because I don't think no owner operator or Mercer gonna do those loads. I really don't. I mean, I really don't. I can't see it. I can't see nobody at Mercer as an owner operator doing those loads. I just think the agent just put that just to, say somebody will do them. But honestly, man, the type of drivers Mercer have, uh, you know, Mercer is like I say, it's our own company. We got a lot of old timers here, and I know they definitely won't do loads like that. Those truckers, they been, here for 10, 15, 20 years. I'm pretty sure they're not doing those loads. And uh, the new owner operators, like me, I'm not doing it. So I don't think Mercer will definitely think that we will do those loads. I just think that agents, they just put it there to show that they got loads and see somebody buy it, right? Somebody go and do it. But I really don't think those loads get covered here at Mercer. Uh, like I say, wait, when I say $1.20 low, that's $1.70 at Landstar. That's $1.70 uh, JB Hunt. And we all know, you see those in Landstar low board and JB Hunt low board. $1.70 is like a great low. You know, so that's a bad low here, Mercer. And I'm pretty sure it's a bad low at Lancaster too. I don't think people will do it. But I know JB Hunt. I mean, to see $1.70 dollar 80, you know, there are not that many lows. At least, there there is, but they're not, And then out of that dollar 80, you got to take the 35%, right? Here at Mercer, you see a dollar 20, dollar 30, but that's the money you're getting in to you packer. Uh, but you also see lows for $3, for 250, for 220, for a dollar 80, and that's the money you take into you packets. Like this low I'm doing out of Forward, Texas to Florida is paying me $2.10, right? $2.10 here. It is 290 at JB Hunt. 290 at Landstar. So you gotta see what it is, right? Uh, the rates that you see in the low board is the money you're getting. They already got their cut. They already got the 25%. Here at Mercer. So I also like the customers the Mercer have. They got a lot of small companies. They also got big companies. Uh, but I like the small companies because they driver friendly. They let you. Most of them they let you sleep at their side overnight. You go in, most likely you're gonna get loaded right away. You're gonna get loaded right away. Because they don't got that much traffic. Like a Walmart, like a Costco, like a Target. Like a Tractor Supply. They don't got that much traffic. So you're gonna go in and out of those places. You know. I also like the freight that we do at Mercer. We don't. They got out of retail, but uh, they also got a lot of industrial, equipment, which I like. I like going to places like that. Companies, like I say, small companies that you know, and most of those people, they're pretty nice. What I mean? So I like that. Uh, Also, Mercer is very strict with the trailers. Let's say you do a drop and hook, right? You do a drop and hook, you drop your empty trailer dirty, and the driver that pick up the trailer complain about it and take pictures, and he gotta clean that trailer, and you was the one that left that trailer dirty, they're gonna fine you $200, and they're gonna pay the driver $200 for cleaning the trailer. So that's a good thing of holding people accountable. Because I definitely don't want to pick up a trailer and for the trailer to be dirty in the inside, with woods all over, dirt. So I think that's a good thing about it. But, but yeah, guys, I gotta do a video about the generator that I put. Like I say, I had it ready for 3 days. It's working great. Keep me cold. Like I said, I put the bunk heater too, so you know we should be good for winter time. Oh man, I'm still tired. I don't know why. So yeah, we should be good for winter time, and stay warm. Stay cool on the summer, right? And keep the batteries charged. So I will definitely do a video on that because it's a new product on the market. The guy that put it in my truck is the exclusive distributor of those generators. They especially made for trucks. I mean, they got the whole harness for it. They even got a remote control. Uh, However, they do start automatically when the voltage get to a certain level, right? So that's a good thing. And also, they run out of diesel or the fuel tank, right? They got a line that goes to the fuel tank, and you don't have to worry about putting diesel. You know, that's like an APU. You know, obviously, the APU. You know, use the AC from the truck and use the heater from the truck, right? But this is a cheaper version. Like I say, I didn't want to pay for APU. Maybe down the line, you know, when I get another truck or something, I might do that, you know. But for now, I mean, it's something very well done, put it together, you know. You got the metal casing, you got the brackets connected to the chassis, you know, in the back. I mean, the wires can't even see the wires, you know. They did the installation, you know. Uh, so yeah, guys, I think it's worth the money. I know the guy got a package. I think with 3,200. He put the AC, the heater, the generator, and I think the engine block heater. So you know, it's something definitely worth for you guys to look at. You know, the name of the place, Lone Star uh, Truck Repair Shop out of Dallas, Texas. The name of the owner is Eduardo. Uh, they got a huge place there. I mean, that location, he probably got like 100 trucks in his land there. Uh, but yeah, guys, if you guys interested, you could send me an email, Greenstar Logistics, LLC@gmail.com, or you could Google search Lone Star Truck Repair out of Dallas, Texas, or TikTok. You know, he got a page on TikTok, so you guys could look at it. Like I said, I don't get no referral or anything. Uh, you know, for telling you guys about this product. I'm just telling you because I think somebody that don't got the money for APU, got the money, got let's say 1,800, could get a generator that will keep you powered, 24/7, you know, for less money, you know. I mean, if you got the money for APU, hey, that's good, That's really good. But like I say, it's a cheap option, you know. It's very professionally installed, you know. Uh, and yeah, guys, like I said, if you guys interested, you can look for his page on TikTok, Lone Star Truck Repair, Dallas, Texas. Just tell them the Green Star Logistics sent you, right? I'm not getting any money for you telling them I sent you. You know, I just saw that. I said, man, I'm gonna try to send you some customers. For you guys doing a good job on my truck. So that yeah, that's what I'm doing. Cause I definitely think it will save somebody, a owner operator, instead of idling the truck 24/7. You know, the damage you put to the engine, the wiring. Uh, you know, I think it's definitely worth the money. That's my opinion. But anyways, guys, like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Help the channel. Uh, let's see if we could grow this channel. To over 1,000 people. We barely. at 200. Hopefully, you guys help me out to grow this channel. You guys like it, subscribe, share. Uh, but yeah, guys, I'm gonna leave the video here. We're in beautiful sunshine, Florida. I appreciate you guys. Have a blessed week. God bless everybody.